I'm going to be taking you through the workout today. So before we get started, always just a little disclaimer that you get some medical advice before taking part in any sort of exercise. So today's workout is going to be an EMOM based workout, which stands for every minute on the minute. So we're going to be doing 3 blocks of work, and we're going to be working through a certain amount of reps of a few exercises as fast as we can in a minute, and then using the rest of the minute to recover before moving on to the next minute. So we're going to be doing about 7 minutes of work before we move on to the next block. Today's workout is going to be mainly upper body and core focused, and it's going to be majority low impact. I'll give options that you can take up to a little bit higher impact if you need to. I'll be working with low impact today because I've got a bit of an ankle injury from trying to run. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. So before we get started, we'll go for a little warm up. Just make sure you've cleared a little bit of space, you've got some water nearby, and let's get started. So let's get nice and warm. Nice big arm circles. Start bringing them forward. So there's going to be a lot of upper body in this. So we want to really make sure that this upper body, our shoulders, our chest, our back is nice and warm. And then take your arms back. So it's going to be about 21 minutes of total work, and just moving as fast as you can at all times so you can get maximum time to recover. Bringing those hands across the chest. Just a nice big swing across, opening up the chest. Bring your feet to outside hip width, and let's sink back into a few squats. So hips back, chest up, knees fall in the direction of the toes. Big squeeze the glutes at the top, so we can get the legs nice and warm. Get into the hamstrings, get into the hips. Let's go for one more here. We take a little bit of a bigger step back, and we're going to move into a few walkouts. So hands to the floor, walking to a nice flat back. Come into your full plank, and then walking it back up. So just taking it in your own time, as fast or as slow as you want to. Just getting the backs of the legs warm, get the shoulders warm. We're going to go for one more here, and when you get to the bottom of the plank, just hold. So let's hold here, and we're going to bring one foot in front, next to your hand, and drop the opposite knee. So from the front, opposite knee dropped, this knee driving out, so we're just getting into our hips here. And then let's change sides, other leg in front, dropping the hip down. Just keeping that chest lifted, just making sure you're driving that knee out, getting a good stretch to the inner thigh and for the hips. Come back into your plank position, coming from the side. And let's move into just a little downward dog. So just stretching down the calves, down the back of the legs. Move back to your plank. And then one more time, come down to your downward dog. And then slowly walk the hands in, walk back up standing. So into a few lunges, so a nice big step back. And then taking one rotation over that front knee. So just twisting from the hips. Making sure you're getting good depth in that lunge. If you want, you can bring the knee to the ground if that feels comfortable. Let's go one more, both legs. And then we're just about ready to get started. Perfect. So, in our EMOM workout, what we're going to be doing is 3 exercises. We've got a certain number of reps, so I'll be keeping you right, don't worry too much about that. And you just want to move as fast as you can. So if you're not moving as fast as I am, or you're moving faster as I am, that doesn't matter, as long as you're trying to get finished before the minute is up. So you've got a little bit of time to recover before that 2nd minute bell hits, and then we're going to move through it again. So our first 3 exercises, 10 squats. So you're either going for fast speed squats, or you can go for a squat jump if that's an option you want to take today. I'll be keeping it down low. As I said, we're then going to drop it down to the ground. 6 press ups, so you're underneath your toes. Hands wide or hands narrow for more of a tricep press up, whatever you prefer. If you can move fast on the toes, be my guest. But I again will not, I'll be on my knees. And then we're going to move into 4 burpees. So we have 10 squats or 10 squat jumps, 6 press ups, 4 burpees. So you're really thinking about speed here. So just moving straight from one exercise into the next exercise, into the next exercise, hopefully getting finished with a little bit of time to spare before that second minute comes. And then we're straight back into it. We're going to do that 7 times through. We're going to keep your heart rate up all the way throughout. So just make sure you're counting your own and getting through all those reps. So grab a quick drink and then we'll get started with round 1. Make sure you've got a lot of space around you. Timer is about to start. 10 seconds, then we're into the first minute. So 10 squats, 6 press-ups, 4 burpees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just move as fast as you can. This is really about speed. Still trying to keep good form here. I'm dropping it down to my press-up, so I've got 6 here. And then into our burpees. Doesn't need to be chest to floor. For speed, we'll just do half. Let's come into that nice full plank. And that's me done. So I'm going to rest for the rest of the minute. So we've got 25 more seconds, so keep working through it if you're not quite done yet. And then we're going to move into minute 2. So just take a nice deep breath, grab a drink if you need to. So when that buzzer goes, straight back in, same deal. Oh, it's been really warm. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it into your 6 press-ups, use your toes. Keeping that core tight. Into our burpees. So we're working at your own time, as always. Slow or as fast as you need to go. And a little bit of time for me to rest here. So the faster you go, the more time you're going to get to recover. So if you feel like you could run a little bit faster then, let's try and go a little bit faster the next round. And you have a little bit more time to breathe. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to be back into it. Whew. So it's going to be round 3, we're doing 7. Here we go. Can you hear my knee cracking? Everything is cracking. 1 more for me, and then I'm dropping it down to my press-ups. And then into my burpees. So a little jump, you can take out that jump if you need to. And just walk it up. And breathe. Round 3 done. So I hope you're still enjoying these workouts. Hope you're still getting in your workouts even when you can. It's been going on for quite a while now, so it's easy to lose a bit of motivation, so these videos are really good. 10 more seconds. Round 4, starting to get a little bit sweaty now. In 3, 2, 1. Squats or squat jumps if you want. Press ups. Move it in to our burpees. Make sure you're coming to a nice flat back and your core is always tight to protect your back. Oh, round 4. Round 4. 3 more of these exercises. Oh, 15 more seconds even. So just recover, get some air in. We'll be ready to go again. Round 5, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, squats. Knees are always tracking the toes. So make sure, I know you're going with speed, but it's still a nice strong squat. Dropping it down into your press ups. Trying to get chest to elbow level or a little bit closer to the ground if you can. Pushing out the palm of the hand. Into the burpees. Shooting those legs right back and then jumping up if you can. Is that 4? I've lost count of my talking. Okay, I'm done now. I think that was 4. I'm going to grab a quick drink. 2 more rounds of that. So something a little bit different here, working in your own timing, rather than constantly just following a bell. You're just trying to work as fast as you can in that minute. We've got 3 more seconds, ready for 2 more rounds. Let's go. Get that chest up. Dropping it down into some press-ups. So maybe checking to see if you're moving just as fast as the first time. If you're maybe getting a little bit slower, that's okay. If you start to get tired, you're going to find that you're going to have a little bit less time to recover. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get through all the exercises. We're going to do that one more time. 10 seconds to recover, and then move on to our next block of exercises. 3, 2, 1 from the side. So make sure your hips are still dropping back. Drop it down, some press ups. Last time here. Into your burpees. One last time with these. And just recover. Okay, so 30 seconds, if you're still working through it, just keep working through it. Moving into that last 30 seconds. And we'll get a little bit of time to recover. Grab a drink if you need to. Three more seconds. 2, 1. Round 1 done. So that one was a bit more high impact. We're going to take it down this time. We're going to be working just on the upper body, so we're going to be always in the plank position. So we've got 3 exercises from here. We have, from the side on, we've got 8 shoulder taps. So in our plank position, feet can come a little bit wider to be a little bit more steady, a little bit narrower, if you feel like you can manage that. And we're tapping opposite shoulder with opposite hand. So feet wider is going to help you from rocking side to side. It's going to keep you a little bit more stable. So it's 4 taps on each shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, up till 8. Moving straight on to 16 mountain climbers. So again, 8 on either side. And then staying in this position, 8 plank jacks. So you're really going to feel this one in your core and in your shoulders. So we're going to be doing 8 shoulder taps, 16 mountain climbers, 8 jacks. So if you need to at any point, you can come down to your knees for those shoulder taps, and it will give you a little bit of time to recover. So grab a quick drink and move right back into it. Again, 7 minutes, working through the same time. Bring it down to the ground, wait for that buzzer. 5 seconds and we're ready to go. Starting with our shoulder taps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mountain climbers. And then jacks. And then recover. So in those mountain climbers, making sure you're doing 8 on each leg, and then 4 on each shoulder for the shoulder taps. It's a little bit confusing because Too much math sometimes. So we've got 25 seconds to recover, so just use that time. If you're moving fast or slow, it doesn't matter, you've still got time to recover. Okay, 15 more seconds, and then we're going to move back into it. Shoulder taps, mountain climbers, plank jacks. Core as tight as possible. You want to keep that back nice and flat. Squeeze the glutes, get ready to go. Shoulder taps. Push your body weight forward. And then recover. Shake it out, stand up if you want to, grab a drink. Remember, all working in your own time. Still lots of time to recover. Still breathing, still doing good. We're on round 3. Exactly the same. Now, if you find this a little bit easy, why not add on another 2 reps on the shoulder taps, another 2 reps on the plank jack. So if you find you're finishing way too early, too much time to recover, let's try 10 and 10 at the beginning, 10 at the end. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 16 mountain climbers. And then 10 jacks. And then recover. So I added on a little bit more because I felt that was a little bit easy. If you're finding that 8 at the beginning, 8 at the end was totally fine, stick with that. If not, let's add on a little bit. And we'll go for 10 shoulder taps, 16 mountain climbers, 10 plank jacks. 15 more seconds and then we're in round 4. It's been a lot warmer recently and it's not as easy to work out inside, but it's too windy outside, so I've got to do it in the kitchen. Okay, ready to go? Let's try for 10. Squeeze the glutes, push the weight forward. Mountain climbers. And then jacks. So you'll find now that if you're pushing your body weight forward and that your shoulders are always on top of your wrist, your core should start to fire up and you start to feel this while working. How many more rounds? 3 more rounds, so we've done 4 now. 3 more to go. 20 seconds to recover, grab a drink if you need to. And then we'll move back in. Our final round after this of new exercise is going to be all core focused. And then that'll be us done. 10 seconds and we're back in. 10 shoulder taps, let's go. And recover. 2 more times to go through that. Keep on losing count, so I'm trying to talk and count at the same time. Apparently I can't multitask. Okay, 2 more to go, exactly the same. So let's see if we can move a little bit faster now. Have that time to recover. 10 more seconds. Go front on this time. Shoulder taps, mountain climbers, plank jacks. Let's go. There's the buzzer. Shake it off. Stretch off the wrists a little bit if you need to. 1 One more time of that, and then we're on to our final round. Oh. It's really warm inside. Okay, ready to go, 5 more seconds. Final round. 10, 16, 10, if you can manage that. Let's do it. Still keeping core tight. And shake it off. Use all the time you need. Still got 30 seconds this minute, so if you're still working, just keep working through it until the very end. I'll let the timer keep going. We've still got another 22 seconds. So if you're still working, keep going. Grab a drink if you need to recover, and you've done that round. We're going to go for one final round. So, same timings. That's the last minute done. Same timings for the last round, 7 minutes, almost working on that minute bell. So, our exercises are going to be all core focused. So, you need a mat, grab a mat. We are going to be on the ground. 7 sit-ups, fingers at temples. Doesn't need to be a full sit-up. We're working for speed here, so as long as you get enough contract through your abs, moving your ribs down towards your hips and pulling tight. We're going 7 sit-ups. We're moving into 14 Russian twists. So feet are elevated or on the ground. Slightly back to engage the core, and we're twisting 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 14 but 7 either side. And then we're going to move in to 21 bicycle crunches. So opposite shoulder pulls towards opposite knee, and you're again getting that twist. Working for 21, I know it's an odd number, but I'm moving in multiples of 7. So that's why. So 7, 14, 21, sit-ups, Russian twist, bicycles. Final round. Get yourself some room on the ground. Lie back, got 5 seconds, 7 sit-ups. Straight in 2, in 1, let's go. And then when you're ready to set it up, Russian twist, feet on the ground or feet down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to swing, keep it controlled. Into your bicycles. So you get a little bit more speed here. Really twisting through that waist. And then recover for the rest of the minute. So we've got about 20 seconds. This one's going to take a little bit longer than that last one. Don't move fast, but try and keep the moves controlled. So we're moving with speed, but we're not rushing, if that makes sense. So make sure you're protecting your back at all times and really feeling that core engage. Round 2, ready to go, sit-ups. Do not pull on the neck here, we're just using it to support the head. Russian twist, remember your option is here. Into your bicycles. Set that leg long. We've got about 15 seconds to recover, and then we're into round 3. So you should really start to feel that in the core now. Working through those reps and building it up with every exercise. 4 more seconds. Into those sit-ups. Let's go. Make sure you're still breathing all throughout, don't hold your breath here. Russian twists. If you need a little more challenge here, lean a little bit further back. And a little bit of time to rest. I feel like I should have music on or something like that, because it's just like awkwardly hearing me counting or breathing. We're going to go for 4 more rounds. So that was round 3. Was that round 3? It was round 3, apparently. 3 more seconds, and we're back in. Sit-ups. Taking whatever options you need. So your heart is going to be a little bit lower in this one. So if you do want to take it a little bit slower, you're going to have less time to recover, but you might feel your core engage just a little bit more. Bicycle crunch. Keeping those elbows wide if you can. I can really feel it right at the top of my core now. We'll go 10 seconds to recover, and then moving into our final 3 rounds. That's going to be us once this is done. Ready to go again? Straight back in. Up into our Russian twists. Just remember moving at your pace. Doesn't matter how fast I'm moving. So you probably find this one's taking a little bit longer, you're not getting that much time to recover, but we've only got 2 more rounds, just try and stick with it. Got 10 more seconds here, so you're still working. Keep on working to the very end. And then we're ready to go again. 2 more rounds in 1, let's go. So here's a little option for you here if you're struggling with these sit-ups. Have a little reach. You might find that's a little bit easier for you here with your arms long. Up into your Russian twist. Oh. 1 more round, and that's us finished. You can enjoy the rest of your day. No more workouts, depending if you're doing this in the morning or the evening, whatever you're doing. 1 last round, let's do it. So just want to do all those reps in your own pace. If that takes a minute, if that takes 30 seconds, it does not matter. You've got 15 more seconds of this minute, so you're still working. Keep on working through it. 10 more seconds. Have a little cool down. Grab a drink if you need to. That is us finished. And that's the last minute up. So have a little drink if you need to. Let's move into a little stretch. So we're actually going to start with an upward dog. So if you come onto your belly, lying face down towards the ground, hands underneath those shoulders, push through the hands, lift the chest. So you're just wanting to feel a stretch across the core. Really lift up high, relax the shoulders, draw them back. And lower down. Let's go for another one here. So just go to where you can feel the stretch, don't go too high, especially if you're feeling that in your lower back. From here, come side on, push your weight back, child's pose. So your butt is sitting back on your heels, arms are long in front. Walk both of your hands over to the right, so hands together, and feel that stretch across your back and across your shoulders. And then walk it to the other side. Take a nice deep breath, allowing that heart rate to come down. Bring your hands under the shoulders, coming into tabletop position. So back is nice and flat. I want you to arch your spine and look up towards the ceiling. So again, stretching the core here, stretching the lower back. And then let's go the opposite way. So we're pushing our back up, we're pushing our weight away from the ground, and we're stretching through the upper back. Let's do one more. So pull your head up, stretch the back, and then down. Relax here, bring one foot in front. Again, we're going to come front on. We're just stretching to the hip here. Wasn't too much legs in this one, but I assumed a lot of you are running, and there's a lot of legs in the other one, so if I mix it up a little bit, it's a little bit lower impact, and you can let me know what you thought. Rock your weight back, let's stretch off the hamstrings here. I'm sure after all these workouts, you're all needing a really good stretch. And then let's change sides. So, other foot in front, stretching off that hip. Pushing weight back into the hamstrings. Let's come into a forward fold, so feet are underneath the hips, either a little bit wider or narrow, whatever feels good for you. And we're just falling forward here. So we're stretching off the hamstrings, and you're just coming to the point that you feel comfortable, and you feel that stretch. So you don't need to push it too much, it's just releasing off the back of the body. Slowly roll up the spine, come up standing. Let's take a quick stretch. So one hand across the shoulder, one hand across the shoulder, one arm across, stretching off the shoulder. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Other arm, just releasing it off. Open up the hands nice and wide, stretching off the chest. And that is you done. Thank you very much. Hope everyone's staying healthy and safe. And let us know what you thought. See you later.